beautiful bastards. Happy Memorial Day. Today we have the 2021 Giant. This thing is actually pretty huge. Jack and Sally airborne inflatable. I don't know what you really call this. There's no name, but I guess on the mountain. It's from the Halloween Town collection, which is pretty rare. I know this one is. It retailed for $170 and it's worth about $200 now, because that's what it's selling for on Amazon and people are buying it. I see the box is very banged up. That's how I bought it. I didn't know it was gonna look this bad with all of this. And this is actually a pre-video before it goes into refurbishment, because this was used as a display only, but display fan quit working. So I'm gonna take a guess and say because they have their inflatables on 24/7, the fan gave out, because you're only supposed to put it on 8 hours a day. Remember that, 8 hours a day. The box is big. Like, that's the box. That's my cat Angela, because she's sick right now, so she's laying in the bed. And I did change my bed sheets. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This box, I love it. It's very detailed. It's a very big box. It's flipped on the side. I think it's even bigger than the 12-footer boxes. But like I said, this box is really banged up. There's a scan code on the back of it because this was a store display, so it had a special code. There's the regular code. Bunch of safety crap, which I don't know why they talk about it. And the light up stuff, and there it is on a tombstone. It's the same thing on the other side. Nothing on the bottom, just white and taped galore. I don't know what they did with this box. From what I know is this is how they got the box. They got it in a Lowe's pallet. So it did come with the fan. All it did was light up when you plug it in because the fan gave out. But all that's in here is the fabric, and the fabric's brand new. There's no dirt on it, so I know they didn't use it and it broke. And especially because it's brand new for this year, that's probably the only reason why the fan broke, is because it was used 24/7. That's like the only reason I can think of. So all I'm going to do is take it out of the box and flatten it on the ground and show it to you before it gets prepped for refurbishment, which should be next month if I get a new fan. It's a YF80. If anyone's selling one, hit me up and we'll talk on the price. So I'm going to get it laid down on the ground. So it's on the ground, as you see. It takes up the whole room. This isn't even all the way because there's a jack-o'-lantern, but this is pretty big. I don't know how wide it is, but for height, I think it says it on the box. It says, and you know what? It does not even say. Oh, 7 feet tall. Never mind. I'm stupid. 7 feet tall, but look, see, I already took the fan out. There's where the fan would be. There's a hole, and for some reason it's unzipped. I guess I'll zip it back up. There's the clips. It shouldn't be that hard to put a fan in and rewire all the lights into it. But I like this inflatable because it has all the characters, like the main ones. It has Jack, Sally, and Zero. All of them. I really wish they switched out this pumpkin though for him's tombstone, but I guess it would have been too big. And I know a lot of people hate that there's a jack-o'-lantern, but I get it. It looks like Zero sits on the jack-o'-lantern when it's fully up. It would look weird if he's just a part of the mountain. But even the mountain's not fully out. There's a curved part right here, like in the movie. Like, it looks exactly like the movie. I love the purple coloring. I know in the movie it was like a grayish purple. Like, I think it was darker. It's been a while since I watched the movie. They did purple because it pops more. And I like how it has the logo on the front. And these little sparkles, I guess you can call it. There's like 3 of them. They're all the exact same printing. Well, screen printing, I guess you want to call it. It would probably look weird with nothing here. So I like that they put that. I just don't like that they put... I don't mind that the Disney logo is there, but I would have rather liked it if it just says Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, let's go through the characters. So, there's Zero. His pumpkin nose, which I didn't even know that. That had the pumpkin nose. I love his face like that. Like, it's a nice shape. Little floppy ears. There's his tail. This is one piece right here. Only this bottom part right here inflates, which I guess you can call his butt. And he's just sewn in right there. Now, the jack-o'-lantern is actually a pretty nice looking jack-o'-lantern. It's a classic, I guess, jack-o'-lantern face, but it looks like it fits in with the movie. And the main two, Jack and Sally, and behind it is the moon. And behind them, there's Jack's face. It looks pretty cringy like that. A big smile, and his head, it's so weird that they have it tied like that onto it. Now, the only dirt that's actually on it is this. I don't know how that got there, but I know that's not dirt. Like, I think it's paint or rust from it being on the shelf. Very weird, but I know this was not used outside. I know for a fact it was a display. So I don't know what that is, and if it even was used outside, there would definitely not be dirt up on the top of it. So there's his arm. I love his bony fingers, they always do such a good job. Now his other arm is behind Sally, but it's out like that, like he's hugging her, I guess. There's her arm, nice little skirt dress. Under her dress is just very long legs, and her butt. And then in the back, she's tied on exactly like he is, one string. But, there's her nice flowing hair. So like I said, it's nice and purple. And there is just the hill part that curves. If I can get my leaf blower out and inflate this, it doesn't even fit in the garage, it hits the ceiling. Because it's big and it takes up almost all my room in the garage, and there's a bunch of stuff in there, so that's why I haven't gone through and do a video in the garage in a while. I might be doing one in the backyard soon. But good news, there's 2 inflatables on the way, and they are going to make the collection amazing. So now there's 42. They should be here this Friday, and I will post 2 shorts, like a little see-through. I know people already saw my first see-through on one of my inflatables. If you haven't, go watch it. It's a pumpkin, and you'll know immediately that I did get that one. And there's another one coming that I didn't even talk about. I'm not talking about either of them. They're both a surprise, because they're both very rare. And before I say anything, I'm not selling either of them, so do not ask. I wanted them for years. Do not ask. These 2 that are coming up, which should be the next inflatable review, probably later this week or the beginning of next week. Do not ask. I'm not selling either one of them. I mean, if you want, you can still ask, but I'm not selling them, no matter what you offer me. If you throw $9,000 at me, still no, I'm not. Well, also, there's pink around his collar, which is nice. I honestly didn't even remember him having a collar, but I guess he does. For the inflatable, I give it a 8 out of 10. I just wish... Actually, you know what? I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because it's something new. I just wish they would stop with new Nightmare Before Christmas ones. Like, they keep redoing the characters. I mean, some of them are interesting this year. I saw some of them were actually good. Like, this one was good last year. Dr. Finkelstein was good last year. This one and him were, like, the best. The top 2 Nightmare Before Christmas ones. We need a hill, and we got the hill. What we need next is the mayor in his car. And apparently they're making the clown, which they should make. They should be making the Harley Quinn, the 3 band guys. I guess they're scared if they make secondary characters, no one's going to buy it. But if they keep making the same characters, everyone's going to stop buying it altogether. It's probably, Nightmare Before Christmas is probably the longest line they've done. Like, honestly, like, they've really been dragging this out. They should, like, take a break for 2 years and come back. Apparently Shrek is coming back this year, and I know a guy. His name is the Inflatable Enthusiast, and he's a good friend of mine, and he is all excited about that. He is on board with Shrek. So, I'm going to call this a night. It's raining outside, so I couldn't have done it outside. We're going to call it a night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, next video, not tomorrow. Bye now.